Let's do this. Now, back to Canton's Morning News.
I like it.
On News Talk 1480 WHBC.
News Talk 1480 WHBC. So for many, many, many years, I considered myself a workaholic. We're going to find out just how psychologically messed up I was in just a couple of moments.
I could so go there, but I'm not going to.
I threw her the bone. I thought she'd run with it.
I know, you wanted me to. I'm not going to do that. I'm not abusing you at this moment in time. But we will say that this is a story we talked about last week. Mm-hmm. And I know some workaholics. Mm-hmm. I do. And I look at this and go, yep, they do have psychological disorders.
Yeah. Well, they say that if you're a workaholic, you might be more likely to suffer from OCD, anxiety, depression. Among more than 16,000 working adults who participated in a study in Norway, workers considered workaholics showed symptoms of 4 psychiatric disorders.
Yeah, and we are, Michael Ray Newman is an expert on workplace information, and hopefully we'll have him here in a minute or two. We got him. Here he is.
All right,
we're going to go to our WHBC Newsline right now, bring in Michael Ray Newman. Good morning.
How you guys doing?
Well, we're doing well. We heard this study was done in Norway. Was it a big sampling of people?
It was about 16,000 plus people. So yeah, it was a pretty big sample.
All right, and what it basically determined is workaholics like myself, we have some issues.
Yes, you and me both, brother. My mama called me an ADD overachiever when I was little, and I believe she was right. Turns out.
Well, let's so tell us what does it mean if you're a workaholic? Should employers not hire workaholics?
Well, were they workaholics before they were hired? You know, it's kind of the chicken or the egg thing. And here in the States, what we found, and we're doing a lot of training on this right now, is that the Gallup poll came out last year and said 7 out of 10 employees are not engaged. So if you'll think of a 10-seater bicycle and you've got 3 guys pedaling like crazy, and then it says actually 2 of them are disengaged, so you got 5 that are just coasting on the bike, and you've got 2 that are actually putting the brakes on. And what we're finding is the workaholics are the ones that are pedaling like crazy, but also the ones that are disengaged, because they get burnt out, and then the disorders really come bubbling to the top, and you've got not only a disengaged employee, but a dysfunctional person all around.
Do you think that it also means that a workaholic maybe is working so much, putting their focus and intensity into the work because they're trying to avoid something else?
Yeah, you nailed it. The focus they're putting in on the work, yes. And right now, especially in the United States, we're seeing with the influx of customers coming back with the technology, and they want transparency, and the lack of employees to handle these influx, you really are seeing overloaded, and then their problems outside of work. They're running from a lot of them because of the stress at work.
All right, but wait a minute. So I can blame the workers who aren't working on my workaholism, though? I can do that?
I'm not sure if you can get away with it, but it's something we can definitely try. And what we found, there's a balance that we talk about life-work balance.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of making these guys take vacation, that's the worst thing you could do, because these guys are intense. They're highly driven. What we've tried to do is take that intensity and put it in other areas of their life. So there's the wheel of Mr. Ziglar's wheel of life talks about balance, and if you'll have them take that and put it into their physical and their mental and their family and the other areas, because that's a lot to balance, that you get a much more engaged employee and much happier person outside of work.
I still want to take down those non-workers. I'm just saying.
You and me both.
Well, what kind of tips can you give to the workaholic to make it all work, so to speak? I mean, there are some good things of somebody who's working so much, obviously.
Very good things, and it's really important as management and as leadership to identify those people, bring those people in, and like I said earlier, work on their balance. Like right now, balance in life is not working. It's not day to day. You don't work 9 hours, go home and have dinner with the family, and then have family time and get up in the morning and get your 8 hours of sleep. Balance comes in seasons now, and especially these high-level employees that are highly engaged, we have to understand that there may be times we work a little harder, but it's important to focus on the balance you have in life. So you can, and if you'll put that energy that you're at work and sometimes bring it home and put it in your family and vacation and physically and mental and faith, those things, like I said earlier, really brings out a much happier person and also a more engaged employee, and then you can stay high engaged a longer period of time.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Workplace expert Michael Ray Newman joining us this morning. Have a great day, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother. See ya.
Pam Cook and Gary Rivers. Canton's Morning News. News Talk 1480 WHBC and at WHBC.com.